Hello and welcome to Open, everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your hosty Café con Leche for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us. That's right, online. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV and like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, don't forget, while you're there, follow moi on Twitter, Instagram, FB, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Insta Stories, at Rhina Valentin. So, the Warrior Queen Initiative was created to empower women in the community using interactive workshops to build positive self-awareness, advocacy skills, self-care practices, and a sense of community. Here now to share more about the organization, please welcome the founder of Warrior Queen Initiative, Lexi Nistico.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Oh my gosh, look at the Warrior Queen Initiative, Lexi Nistico.
Yes.
That sounded like something Nistico.
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 Yes.
Oh my gosh. It just
It's a warrior
flows.
name.
It
Can't
is
help
a
it.
warrior name. Is it a warrior name or is that your
It's
name?
totally Italian. I don't know.
So-
I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about Italy, but I'm going to pretend that it's of warrior origins. Makes me feel good.
It sounds powerful.
Thank
How
you.
about that? How about that? So, let's just, I just want to share with our audience because you and I were having conversations prior to going on air, and just because the term warrior came into our conversation, and we both ran the New York City Marathon in
Yes.
2015.
Yes.
Wait, when did I run it?
14.
2014. Oh my gosh, that was like
So
3
long
years
ago.
ago. And there was a moment, right? That was like, we had like superstorms of like 30 miles per hour winds, right?
Yes.
And so the warrior had to come out.
It's all mental. It's all mental. Your body can only do so much. Your brain really has to push you the rest of the way, especially at mile 25. You're on that uphill and your body's dying. You're like, oh God, I can't do this anymore. Your brain gets you there. It's all mental. And that's the warrior mentality, to just keep you going through no matter how hard it gets.
Which leads me into the actual title of your organization, which I love, Warrior
Thank
Queen
you.
Initiative. So what inspired you to come up with that title?
I've always been somebody, and not even consciously, who's very proud of myself for being a woman and all of the things I've persevered through. And then I had a daughter. Her name is Delilah. Her birthday's in a couple of weeks. And when she was born, I started realizing how challenging it is to be a woman in this world, how hard it is just to walk down the street being a woman, and how much we actually overcome on a regular basis. And we do that without having some resources that are really important to have. And we are even more powerful when we have access to those resources. So what those resources are, it depends on each individual woman, right? Like, we can't say women empowerment and just all expect to have the same equation of what will make us feel empowered.
Right.
So what I'm passionate about is figuring out for each individual woman what are the tools that she needs to feel strong and brave to like go out there every day to feel like an amazing, powerful woman, and also to like help connect women together because we're stronger in numbers. You know.
Absolutely, which now it'll segue back to just what we discussed with regards to the marathon, because it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, and so it's really important, right? Even let's say in training, that you have a team or you have a support system, you have outlets in which you can kind of like bounce whatever it is that you're going through off of, so that you can get over that 25 mile.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so even during that time, I was a co-leader of a group called Moms Run This Town. And you didn't have to be a mom necessarily, but it was this group of women, and it was mostly online, but we would schedule like group trainings together and so on and so forth. And so that's one outlet, right, of like, okay, these women want to feel empowered by physical fitness and like taking on these 26.2 miles. So I was helping coordinate those group runs or articles about like how to train properly and effectively and safely. And so it's just little things like that that really help bring us together to accomplish
that's
great
amazing.
things.
So you took on not only for yourself the responsibility of yourself, you took it on for other individuals,
Yes.
which now leads me to knowing. I read a little bit about your background, and what I learned is that you've traveled a lot, right?
Yes.
You're a military child, and so I can only wonder why this inspired you to create this initiative, because having traveled and having to start all over again and adapt to a new environment, what that must have felt like for you.
Absolutely. I think
Especially in a male-dominant field.
Yes, absolutely. I think one of the saving graces for me is I was raised by three mothers. I had my biological mother and then her two sisters. And these three amazing, powerful women really helped me through all those transitions. And then when I moved to New York City 9 years ago now, March 8th was my 9-year anniversary, what really helped me was finally having a community, right? I never had that before because I was moving around so much. And I recognized that all of my community members that really helped me feel safe and empowered were either women or gender nonconforming folks. And I was just, had all these great, resources. I call my people resources, my tribe, because they really helped me identify what was powerful within myself and then encouraged me to like spread that to other people. And so that's been really helpful, is having that foundation of folks that I can rely on.
So now let's talk about the Warrior Queen Initiative and where you're based and how you initiate individuals, and also do you use indigenous rituals? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, no, because you have like this whole like grounded Mother Earth type of vibe coming
from you. So I do totally try to incorporate that into my work because it's something that I feel self-care is not something that is acknowledged or practiced regularly, and people don't make time for self-care. So one of the things that I do a lot, I'm currently based out of my own home. I'm volunteering, and so I hop to wherever communities need me. And so I facilitate a bunch of different things. It might be, recently I did a workshop for undocumented folks for knowing their rights. Everything is just trying to stay informed, make sure you have the tools to deal with whatever you have to deal with. So I go around, I facilitate workshops, or I host community-based events to bring women together. So for example, on March 31st, which I'm very excited about, we have an all-women's open mic at Word Up Bookstore. And I'm very passionate about this because I do lots of open mics every month, and I'm always one of the only women on the mic. And I'm like, why? There's so many talented women out there that have something to say. They want to speak out. They want to represent themselves. They want to be heard. And so I've already got 14 performers, which I'm super excited about. We have about 20 people attending. So this is part of that community building where we connect with Word Up Bookstore, which is a volunteer-based bookstore, volunteer-run, and bring these women together to say, like, what do you have to say, and what do we want to do about it? So this open mic will be one of many events to start like linking everything together. This is a starting point, and where do we go from here?
So how long have you been in existence now?
10 months.
10 months?
Yeah.
Well, so you're a baby.
Yeah.
However, it sounds to me like you've been actually incorporating this initiative into your lifestyle.
Years.
Because if you're telling me that you coordinated information and training, I guess, guidelines for not just yourself, for other women, you already did it. You were already doing it.
I just didn't have a name for it.
Right. And so now it's being formalized.
Yes.
And at the moment, you're doing outreach, and you're coming to them, and you're servicing different individuals and or organizations. Absolutely. To just, it's good because we have a great organization that's going to be on the show afterwards called Girls Be Heard.
I work there.
Oh my gosh, you work there. Oh my gosh,
I'm
so
the director of education there. Yeah, Girl Be Heard.
All right now. So, look, Girl Be Heard got 2 plugs.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is your
my
passion.
Life. It's my
this
life.
Is your life. This is your life. And so, where do you see yourself? I guess serving in the transformation of the next generation. What is your ideal outcome?
Yeah, well, there's 2. I think one is, helping build the foundation for young women today, especially in this political climate. Girls are angry. Women are angry, but girls are angry and they're scared. And I think now is the best time to equip them with advocacy skills and bringing together communities of women so they can figure out like how they want to kind of resist against any policies that might be anti-women right now. But the second kind of long-term goal is I really want to create a community center. I want to create like a women's only and gender nonconforming only center where we can have arts, where we can have political debates, where we can just have a home base for women to go to have these conversations and to participate in these activities and events.
Beautiful. You get it real for that one. I'm just saying,
Thank you,
because you
thank
said
you.
women are angry and all. I can't use certain language, so I'm just going to meow. Right?
I'll take it.
So where can people find out more on how to participate and contribute to your cause?
The website is warriorqueen.org. And then Warrior Queen Initiative on Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of the things. You can just type in Warrior Queen Initiative and you will find us. Find me.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Warrior goddess over here, Lexi Nisiko.
Yes.
I want to make sure I
like the way
right.
you say it.
Nisiko. Yeah, because it sounds so poetic. Right? It's like, all right. Awesome sauce. For more on Warrior Queen Initiative and how you can get involved, visit their website by going to warriorqueeninitiative.org. We do have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll get the scoop on the new play In the Name of Salome by Marco Antonio Rodriguez. Don't go anywhere.